The Chinese engineering company Mango Group that rehabilitated and returned MV Pamba back to the Lake Victoria routes is contented with its operations and service to the business community.
MV Pamba boasts of a capacity of up to 22 wagons, and versus the road that usually takes only about two wagons at a time. So imagine the time you need to take from Mwanza to Port Bell on the ship. It's much better because you'll have 22 wagons in one go. You'll be able to beat your service delivery to customer, timely delivery, name it.
With 2 return trips to the port of Mwanza in Tanzania from Port Bell in Kampala, the 21,000 tons capacity vessel is now the ship of choice for small-scale and large-scale entrepreneurs. Mulwana J. Peters and Sons Stores, that was relying on small but expensive vessels to import livestock feed from Mwanza, can attest to the benefits accrued.
So this cargo just came from Port Bell, but before Port Bell it was in Mwanza. From Mwanza it is here in Kisenyi. As you can see, it's in a cake form. It's called cotton seed cake. It is among the animal proteins that animals, so it's a vegetable protein that animals need to consume. So the other time when we met at Port Bell, we had used St. Matthew, the ship that's coming from Tanzania. But this time we've used Pamba.
The roll-on, roll-off cargo ship that can transport 1 million liters of fuel on a single trip charges less than half compared to other modes of bulk transport.
If you get it done properly from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza and you cross by water on Lake Victoria to Kampala, that shouldn't take even 2 days for the two. So your transport costs will be lower because on the other leg you have used the 2 cheapest means of transport.
Affordability in bulk transportation impacts positively on the profit margins of the entrepreneur.
It is safe. When you see transporting your cargo on water, there is nothing like a jam. The accidents are rare. That my cargo, I've got accidents, it has been spoiled. It goes the way it is intact, and even it is faster because there is nothing like a jam.
In addition to being the cheapest mode of transportation, water transport is eco-friendly and helps in increasing the lifespan of the roads and thus saving governments immense resources on road repairs. The Central Corridor Transit Transport Facilitation Agency, CCTTFA, has taken the lead in promoting the utilization of the route's multimodal transport system to Uganda's business community.
We are trying to look at the procedures in the port of Dar es Salaam, customs and the port and agencies and the rest to see how that can be improved on so that cargo moves much faster.
Safe, efficient and affordable transport systems regionally and continentally have the capacity to boost economic growth and trade.
We need to really have a much more agreed and nuanced notion of how together you pursue national interests. It is an area in which we are lacking, and we need to do much more to ensure that our common interest becomes our national interest. It has to be so if, for example, the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement is to be successfully implemented.
Dennis Igoa and Juman Samba
for UBC Business.